What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jay Lassard coming back with another update. And I know it's been a little minute, y'all. I've been having some big changes going on, a lot of stuff going on, man. Being an owner operator. It's still been fun, still learning, learning experience for me, being a new business owner. But man, in today's video, y'all, and I'm just chilling in my truck at the yard, I'm gonna tell y'all a lot in this video. I wanna talk about Mercer transportation orientation, day 1 and 2. Just where I'm at right now. I left KLB because they was real inconsistent. Like, some days I would have loads, some days I wouldn't. I had to wait on a load planner to call me all the time and be like, hey, Jeremiah, do you want to work today? Well, duh, I want to work. That's why I put my truck on over here. And they were just too inconsistent, man, because they'd be like picking dudes. They tell me we go down a list, and they'd be calling dudes like, hey, you want to work? But then the owner operators who been there for a super long time, they make sure them and the drivers they got running under them, they always got loads. The new owner operators, man, you pretty much biting off scraps. One day, like 1 week, I done had like a $3,500 check. Then the next week, I probably had like $1,100 check. Like, they ain't really running me over there. And for me, I looked at it, as a learning lesson, learning experience, because that's God's plan for my life. As in, that's not what I wanted for myself. I wanted to be an owner operator because I wanted more freedom and control over what I can do, and not be bound to all these company policies and stuff. So I say all that to say this: I came to Mercer Transportation because over here, just like Landstar, 100% owner op companies. You on the load board, you book your own loads. Over here, we do have a coordinator that kind of help us somewhere. Like, if we in the area, we could be on the way over there. They could be calling us like, hey, we got this load coming out of Kansas. Like, we know you on the way to drop a load. You want it? Or I can just look on the load board and pick whatever I want. So anyway, like I said, I'm at Mercer Transportation Orientation, and it's up in Louisville, Kentucky. This is the only yard they got. And my bad, y'all. My hair like a little wild. I ain't do nothing to this shit today. Just a little curly. But and I'm doing flatbed, y'all. Actually, that's another big announcement. I'm switching over to flatbed. I've been doing dry van and reefer for years. I done did plenty of food service, touch freight. Now it's time to try something new. And right now, flatbed, man. If I own operators, paying that bag. But I've been in class. Today was my first day of class for real. Today Wednesday, and I'm gonna make videos on that too. Today we just went over a lot of strapping and a little bit of chaining, but tomorrow I'm gonna do like chaining and tarping and stuff. But anyway, so day 1 of orientation was just classroom stuff, going over everything, company policies, company pay, getting all of our information with our trucks, making sure we got our direct deposit set up, our EINs, my bad, y'all, I had a little. But yeah, we was getting all that set up today. Monday. That was Monday. And then Tuesday, like pretty much Monday, we was in classroom all day. We just went over a lot of stuff, basic company intro stuff. Like, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. We went to lunch at 12. But yesterday, we finished up going over all the stuff on the first day. Like, they got a list of stuff you gotta hit off each department you gotta visit, because they do an inspection on your truck on the first day, and then they do like a level 1 DOT basically, and they gonna run through your truck and they gonna let you know like, hey, you gotta get this fixed, and you can't leave here until you get it fixed. So right now I got a drag link on my suspension, which I knew this about 2 weeks ago because I got a diagnostic on my truck just to get it checked out while I was getting my tires balanced. It's like, yeah, you're gonna need a new drag link soon. So they got on-site mechanics or mechanics in the area. I got a dude over here that's gonna do it. The part like $250. He only charged me like $50 for the labor. So he waiting on the part to come in. It should be here like Thursday or Friday. So I'm gonna let them do that. They're gonna fix that, and then after that, I get to pick a trailer out, and then we gotta go back to inspection again because they gotta clear your truck, and you get your permit books and stuff, and then you be out of here. But on day 2, we sat down, met our coordinators. We had lunch with them. They ask a little bit about you, what type of lanes you like to run, where you like to go, what you will do and what you won't do, what type of loads you trying to haul, because they locked this in on a preference. Like I said, again, you can book your own loads. You can do whatever you want over here. It ain't like nobody holding your hand, and I can tell they treat us like real business owners. They already been treated us like that, and I talked to crew drivers up here that work here already. They've been there for years, and there's some money over here. I done seen a lot of videos that I watched on Mercer and Landstar, and some of the dudes complain over here about they weren't making no money maybe a couple of years ago, but some of these dudes been here for like 15, 20 years, 5 years, 8 years. man, like these type of companies is all what you make of it. Like you can't blame nobody for your failure but yourself. Cause if you picking bad loads and going to dead zones knowing you got no load coming out of there, well guess who fault that is? Numero uno, cause this your business. This your truck, you chose to go there. Ain't nobody forced you to. So, like I said, y'all, man, I'm doing flatbed right now though. So we got, today was our first day, we got Thursday and Friday. They said they're gonna try to have us out here by Monday. But it depends on us because we got to test out because they got to make sure you can secure a load, right? And stuff. You know what I'm saying? They going to just put you out there and that you kill somebody or hurt yourself or, you know, mess up their company name too. So that's what I'm working on right now. Like I said, man, orientation 2 days, class Monday, Tuesday. Like a drug test usually come back. Probably all of us came back today, I think. Kind of up to you though. And then it's kind of up to you what you can get done because we had this one girl that was leasing a truck from SFI, Snyder Finance. She had to leave and go all the way back to Texas to get some stuff squared away. And then she coming back, but she bobtailed all the way out there and then got a bobtail back. Because I bobtailed all the way up here from Texas. And I don't get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But trying to see, they got people out working on their trucks and stuff. But man, y'all just want to make a quick video, let y'all know what's been going on in life. I ain't discouraged. I'm loving being an owner operator. Overall too, when I got that level 1 inspection, the only problem they found was that drag link. Boy, they said this truck is mechanically sound, it's in pretty good shape. So hey, I feel good knowing that. Now, I've been looking on the load boards. I'm gonna keep y'all more in tune. Once I finish this flatbed class, I'm gonna give y'all a review on that. Man, these load boards, these loads going crazy right now for flatbed. The rates is really good. Even on driving, if I had my other phone in the back, but even on driving, they had some lows, $2.50, $2.50 a mile, up to $3 a mile. Some of them over that shit. But them flatbeds, they $4, $5 a mile, $6, $7. Some of them even up to $8 a mile, depending on what you haul on for, you going. And again, I can make my own schedule. I can do whatever I want. Y'all know I got a little girl at home, so I don't always like being gone. But I don't mind being gone for 4 or 5 days and then coming home for like 3 days. I can run however I want. And Texas is a good freight market. And then with flatbed, they mostly close on the weekends. So that'll be perfect. I can get me a load, hit it back down, deliver on Friday, be off, and Friday, the rest of my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then, you know what I'm saying, leave back out on Monday with a load, and then, come back at the end of the week and rinse and repeat. So that way I get a balance between work and my daughter. And that's what I really want, where I can make a lot of money, or I can take off whenever I want, man, I love this stuff. So I just came back from a cruise for 1 whole week. I took a nice little vacation, enjoyed it. But I'm finna study for a little bit. I gotta study this card, some of this flatbed stuff. Y'all know I'm still new to this, man. I'm a rookie when it comes to flatbed. But look, man, y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to my channel. I know I ain't always making videos, and it's really because I've been transitioning. It wasn't too much to show y'all at KLB because they was starting to bullshit me. But like I said, man, it's all God's plan. My life go where it need to go, And the Lord's willing, I'm gonna do pretty well and succeed over here. And, so, hey, I'm out, y'all. I appreciate y'all.